Now before we begin the winterizing process for your splash pool, be sure and consult your local water professional and add the winterizing chemicals that you need for your pool. Hey guys, we're here today to show you how easy it is to winterize your splash pool. First and foremost, make sure the pump and filter are turned off. Step 2, be sure and remove the nuts on the J-hooks of the berth pipe, and then simply remove your ladder. Now we want to remove our skimmer, and I'm going to do this from outside the pool because the number one question we get in customer service is, how do I remove this skimmer and put in my winterizing plug now that the water's cold? Which, by the way, we have a separate video that talks about the Splash winterizing tool, and you can check out a lot of details on that process right here. All right, so let's remove the skimmer from the outside. So I want to remove the floating weir in the basket. And now I'm going to reach over and I'm going to unscrew this top fitting with my hand. It's loose. Now I can reach over and just grab the skimmer, give it a turn, or 2, or 3. And a lot of times this is the mistake people make. They try screwing it all the way down when they put it in. The trick, give this to you early here, only put it in about 1 turn when you put it in the spring. If the threads leak a little bit, it's fine. It's a suction point. You're not losing anything. But that makes it a lot easier to get out when you only have 1 turn. So all right, we've gotten it loose. So now we're going to remove our skimmer. Pro tip, before you use the winterizing tool, if you'll step on the outside of this ball valve, you'll see how it points the threads in an upward direction. This will make it a lot easier to line up the threads of the winterizing plug. Be sure and remove your eyeball diverter or your fountain from the return and put a winterizing plug in. Use your Splash winterizing tool to make this easier. Step 3 in the winterizing process is to remove your hoses and drain your pump and filter system and then store it inside. Splash recommends that you drain your pool water level down to the return level. That way it gives you room for expansion in case you do gather any water over the winter. Step 4 of the winterizing process for your splash pool is put your winter cover on. Here's some pro tips to help get your winter cover on the pool easier. 2 people on one end, lay it out somewhere outside the pool, and then put it on the pool. You'll be surprised at how many people try to uncover it on the pool, end up with more water on top of the cover than beneath it. This is the easy way. When you order your Splash winter cover, know that it's cut to exactly fit your size pool. When you get it, you will notice there is 1 grommet per leg, so you will have 1 bungee per leg, plus a couple extra, and I'll show you what they're for. You're going to insert the bungee through the grommet. The hook runs through the loop, pull it tight, and then this hook will go down and hook to the stainless steel D-ring. Okay, I mentioned you're going to have a few extra bungee cords, 4 to be exact. You'll notice there's a grommet on the corner, but there's not a leg on the corner. So put the bungee through the leg, and then just like you're wrapping a Christmas present, you tuck a corner and hook it in right there, and it folds that corner over nice and neat. For those of you that have struggled with air pillows underneath your winter cover to keep the water from pooling on top, we've got the answer for you. This is the automatic pool cover pump spider. Cool little spider, huh? Don't normally like spiders, but I like this one. Let me show you how it works. So you're going to take a regular garden hose and hook it up to the outlet of the spider pump. It comes with a 25-foot electrical cord so you can reach an outlet. You're simply going to place the spider on top of your winter cover in the middle somewhere. Hose goes off the edge somewhere out in the yard. Now obviously you can see that it's sunny outside. We're not going to stick around and just wait for rain. So we're going to make our own rain. Give us a second. So the automatic pool cover pump spider does a tremendous job. Automatic, because when there's a pool of water, it senses it, it kicks on, drains all the water off, and when the water's gone, it shuts the pump off. And by the way, the pump is running right now, and you can barely even hear it, so it's not a noisy pump at all. You'll love this addition to taking care of your splash pool. Step 5 in your winterizing process for your splash pool. This is my favorite. Relax and don't worry about your pool until next spring.